What's your advice on clearing rumors after a breakup? What do you do about people who claim they've had something to do with you when they haven't? Don't worry about your body count, let that believe. Don't worry about. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, you're definitely welcome. My name is Tolani and I create content like this because at this point I don't think I create beauty content, at least not on YouTube. I create beauty content on Instagram. I'm going to leave my Instagram handle here so that you can follow to see like beauty videos. Yeah, and I hope you really like the kind of content I create and you would subscribe to my channel and like my videos as well. Thank you so much. And if you're returning, hi, what's up? How have you been doing? Let's get right into today's video. So today is a girl talk video. I decided that I want to answer like popular girl topics, basically popular topics about girls and stuff. So this is for my ladies. If you're a guy, I'm sure you're here to find out how to treat your woman better and all of that, okay? Because I don't have scum subscribers, I know that. I'm hoping. Yeah, so let's get right into the video. So disclaimer, because I think I always have to give a disclaimer before every video. Disclaimer, I am not a relationship coach. I don't give the best advice. These are all 100% my opinions. I wish I took my advice sometimes, but yeah, this is just my opinion and it doesn't have to sit well with you. And yeah, so the first question says, your take on threesomes with your partner. Don't do it. I feel like, especially if it's the girl that wants to bring another girl into the equation, do not do it. I mean, they're going to minus you at the end of the day. I'm not saying that's always the case because we have some men who have sense, but for most of the stories I've heard, they don't always end up good. The other girl can end up pregnant, the other girl can end up being the main chick, like so many. Just don't do it. Two of you should be enough for yourselves. I don't think you have to bring somebody else into the relationship. I just think don't do it. Yeah. Next question says, can your boyfriend have a female best friend? I mean, what am I there for? I'm all the best friend you need. I am all the best friend you need. Okay. I'm joking, guys. I'm honestly joking. So for this question, I feel like I've been in a situation where the person I was with had a female best friend, but then at the end of the day I realized that he had something to do with her, like before me, and then of course she didn't like me when I was not with him. So for female best friends, I feel like boundaries have to be set. I feel like there should be respect. I feel like the other girl should know not to call like at night or like always want to hang out with him and stuff. Like things they were doing before you got into the picture should be a little bit toned down. I feel like respect is just what's important. If he respects you, certain things are not going to happen or be allowed. Yeah. The third question says, what's your take on long distance relationships? Personally, I don't think they work. Personally, I don't think I would do it because, I mean, if you don't have trust issues, you can go ahead and be in a long distance relationship. That's fine. But if you have trust issues, you don't even want to get into it because it's going to be a lot of fights, a lot of toxic, what's the word? A lot of toxicity. Is that a word? Yeah, but it's just going to be toxic because you're not always going to trust that he's not cheating on you or he's not with somebody else. Like, if you have trust issues, don't get into a long distance relationship. You're going to give yourself hypertension. But if you don't, like, I mean, if it's easy for you to trust people, then that's fine. Go ahead. I think it will work out. But personally, for me, I don't think long distance relationships really work. Don't quote me on anything I say. Tomorrow you might hear that I'm dating somebody in Australia. Mind your business. I might have changed. Okay. Fourth question is, can your friend date or marry your ex years after you guys dated? So for this question, I think there can be a lot of scenarios. For example, me and you became friends after me and this person had stopped dating. If that's the case, then you guys can go ahead and date like years later, of course, not like. But if we were friends while I was dating this person and years later you feel like that's the right partner for you, I won't really be able to do anything, but I just won't be friends with you anymore. And yeah, you won't expect me to come to your wedding. I mean, it's what it is. Like, this person is my ex. I can't be comfortable with it. Do you understand? It's just how it is. It's just how it is. But then again, if it's really years, like maybe let's say 10 years, or I've dated this person, you can decide to date the person. Personally, I don't have friends that would do that. Like, the friends I have now, they wouldn't do it. Like, we won't do that to each other. But I mean, if you have friends that would date your ex years after, I mean, the friendship should be questioned, because why? I don't know. I don't think it's okay. But I mean, different strokes for different folks. Some people don't mind. Next question says, can your man leave comments on girls' pictures on social media? What kind of comments though? Like, are you being a clown under her pictures, or are you hyping her up, or are you in love, like you're love striking it and putting fire emojis? Personally, I mean, it's okay. I think it's fine. Like, go ahead and leave comments. Just respect the relationship. Don't make me look like a fool to the rest of the world. Do your thing, like, but respect me. That's it. We know what it is. Like, we know what we have. So yeah, I don't think it will be. Before, it would have been a problem for me, but now it's not a problem. Like, the next question says, should your friend remain friends with your ex? Guys, this question I have argued a lot about, like, with my friends in the past, because I've had friends that have remained friends with my exes. Like, they even, like, they were hanging out after we broke up, and it was through me you met this person. But okay, so I don't think it's okay for you to remain friends with my ex. I'm not saying you guys should fight, but I'm just saying, like, what do you guys want to be talking about? I feel like my name is always going to come up in the conversation, or like, I don't know, I just don't feel like you should remain friends with my ex. Yeah, like, you guys don't have any business hee ha haing. Like, if you're a really loyal friend, I don't think you should remain friends with my ex. No. Especially if it was through me you met the person. But if you guys had known each other before me, then maybe it's fine. But I mean, if you're just a loyal friend, some things are automatic. Do you understand? Yeah. I don't really know, because I've had a situation where I was with this person and I introduced my friend. She was my best friend at the time. I introduced her to my man, right? We broke up, and then they started hanging out. They became even closer. Like, they became so close. So, like, you guys, so close. They didn't date or anything, but then they had something to do with each other, and I found out, and like, the friendship ended. Am I wrong for ending the friendship? Because I feel like I wouldn't do that to you, so don't do me like that as well. It is what it is. It is how it is. We're human beings. We have feelings. I don't want you to be friends with my ex. No. What are you guys going to be talking about? Please, I beg. Next question. Advice on taking a man back after cheating. As I said again, different strokes for different folks. Some people can deal with cheating. In fact, some people, it doesn't really even bother them. It bothers them, but not as much as other people. Personally, cheating is a deal breaker. I would not tolerate it. You're cheating, I'm out. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not taking a cheating man back. I mean, as far as boyfriend girlfriend is concerned, I'm not taking you back if you cheat. I'm very sorry. It is a deal breaker for me. It messes with my head. I don't want to be thinking too much about it. So yeah, I'll just let you go. But then again, I've had friends who really didn't bother about, like, it wasn't a deal breaker. No matter how much they cheated on them, they would still go back. But I feel like in the long run, you're messing with your own self-esteem, because he keeps cheating with these girls that are not like you. So then you're going to want to level up to these girls, or even level down to these girls to please him. It is not your intention, but like, it is what is going to happen. It's psychological. It's going to happen, like, sooner or later, if you keep taking him back. And your man has no business cheating and cheating and cheating and cheating and cheating. I mean, if he cheats once, okay, maybe, like, you can take him back. But if the cheating is now consistent, there's a problem. There is a serious problem. And most of the time, the girl is not the problem. I'm not being sexist here, but the girl is never the problem. It's always the man's problem. I don't know, but personally, I won't take any man that is cheating on me. At least we're not married yet, so I'm not taking you back. And I know some people might be wondering, why is it that in marriage you take him back? Marriage is kind of different, except of course some other, like, things like domestic violence. I'm not even no. But you see, cheating, I think I might have the heart to forgive him for that. In marriage, it's a whole different, like, it's going to be long if I want to go deep into it. But I think marriage is just different from, like, relationship, like boyfriend girlfriend, because they're all relationships. Next question is, what's your take on doing wife duties for a boyfriend? Don't do it. Do not do it. I am telling you, do not do it. Like, don't do it. He's not your husband, so why are you doing? Hear yourself. Wife duties for a boyfriend. It's supposed to be wife duties for a husband. He's not your husband yet. I do not care if he has put a ring on your finger or not. As far as you've not signed any legal document that you're now husband and wife, or you've not stood under God to say you're husband and wife, or you've not stood traditionally to say you're husband and wife, I do not care. Do not do wife duties for any boyfriend. Don't do it. Don't do it. Be a girlfriend. Just maintain that position. There is no need being a wife to a boyfriend, because you're going to make him comfortable. We'll get into that as we go, okay? But don't do it. That's my advice. Don't do it. Do not. I'm telling you, don't do it. Okay. Next question is your take on living with your man before you get married. This one too, don't do it. Avoid it as much as possible. Let's not even talk about it spiritually or anything, but, like, realistically, I do not think it's advisable. Don't live with a man. I mean, there are certain things we all want to know before we get married to a man and finally start living with him forever. But I feel like even if you live with him as a girlfriend, you're not going to know all these things, because trust me, some people are very good at hiding their real selves. You understand? So don't live with him. Let me tell you what living with him would do. It will bring a lot of disrespect, whether you like it or not. It will bring a lot of see finish, basically. You need to give your man a little space to miss you. Like, don't be all up in his face every minute of the day. I mean, give him some time to miss you. You guys should miss each other, basically. Secondly, you're going to get him too comfortable. So when I say get him too comfortable, of course, when you're in his house, now you guys are like this. You're basically doing everything. You're cooking, you're cleaning. He's cooking, he's cleaning as well. You're going to get him comfortable. He might never put the ring on it. He might never commit, like, forever. You're just going to be there doing wife duties for a boyfriend. I'm not saying marriage is the end goal, but you're going to get him too comfortable, because he'll feel like he has you in the palm of his hands and he can do whatever he likes. Next question is, how do you deal with a man that frequently complains about something and wants you to change for him? I don't know. Frequently complain about something, so your man is nagging, because I don't understand. But then again, I've had a situation where I was doing something wrong, like the wrong way. I was okay. Let me give an example. Maybe I was playing with school, and I wasn't taking school seriously, and he was trying to change me to do better in school. That's fine. That is okay. That is okay to me. But if, for example, I've had a situation where a man wanted me to look a certain way. So he wanted me to be thick, he wanted me to have like big breasts, big hips, big butt. But then I was a petite girl, like I was small. He even went ahead to offer to pay for like BBL. BBL for me. That is not okay. I mean, if it is your desire to be with a thick girl, there are so many thick girls out there. If it's your desire to be with a petite girl, and I'm not petite, there are so many petite girls out there. Don't stress my own life by making me change for you. I mean, there are a lot of things too that I'm not comfortable with you, but then I have taken you for you, so I'm not going to change anything. Okay? I do not think it's okay to want to change somebody for yourself. Make people change themselves. Like, don't even try to change anybody. That's selfish, first of all. And then thirdly, I feel like if it's not for the right reasons, it's not okay. Yeah. The next question says, what's your advice on clearing rumors after a breakup? This question, I can sit down here and tell you what I would have done 5 years ago, or like 2 years ago even. But let me tell you guys something. Resist the urge to shalaye. Like, how many people do you want to go and clear rumors with? I have personally experienced that. Like, I have had so many bad things said about me, like after I break up, which were obviously not true. Then before, like I said, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I would want to clear it up. I was queen of pettiness. I would go on social media, try to clear my name up, but people will still believe what they want to believe. Okay, as far as you know your truth, that's all that matters. I know it can be tempting to want to clear your name up, but leave it alone, baby. Leave it alone, because at the end of the day, you exhaust yourself. People will still believe what they want to believe. I have personally had an ex who spread a rumor about me to the whole world that I had sickle cell. How that's why you cannot leave me because you are pitying me. Please, in that kind of situation, how many people can I explain to that, okay, I'm not sickle cell? How many people will believe it even if I told them? So I mean, I know my truth. I am not I don't have sickle cell, so I'm not clearing it up anymore. Like, okay, I'm clearing it up now in this video, but I'm not sickle cell. Resist the urge to shalaye. Don't always have to explain yourself. Don't always have to explain yourself. I mean, if your close friends come to ask you, like, oh babe, I heard so and so about you, is it true? You can decide if you want to explain to them or not. But like, explain to the whole public, please ignore it. That's their business. Allow people to say what they want to say. Bitter exes will always do bitter shit to bring you down. But baby, look at me. I am not affected by your bitterness, okay? So keep it moving. If you think it's the truth, fine. I mean, like, okay. I hope it pays your bills. I hope it makes your butt bigger. Me like this, I'm not going to shalaye. Finish. The next question says, how do you deal with toxic friends? You don't have to deal with toxic friends. I don't understand. How do you want... You've heard the word toxic. You still want to deal with it. You want to kill yourself. Like, I don't think you need to deal with toxic friendships. I think you should let it go. I honestly think you should let it go. I've had so many friends in the past that have been toxic to me. I let them go. I'm not saying I'm the perfect angel or anything. I have my own. But if you're toxic to me, let them go. If I am toxic to you, let me go. You know, like, don't. You see me like this. My friends know me. I do not have time for rubbish. The moment you go left, I'm taking you right. Like, right to the trash, finish. I do not have time. I do. Look at me. Do I look like I have time for toxic energy? Like, look at my skin. Do I look like I have the energy for that? I don't. So please be gone with the wind. Friendship is not by force. Next question says, what's your take on public apologies? Again, 2 years or 3 years ago, I would have been so cool with this. I'll be like, oh my god, he's so sweet for like apologizing in public. And if you don't understand what that means, it simply means like going to Instagram, social media to apologize to your girlfriend. In my opinion, public apologies are corny. I do not think they are genuine. I think they are selfish. Yeah, public apologies are very corny to me. I think it's attention seeking. Yeah, I personally, I don't want any public apology. Honestly, I do not want a public apology. Yeah. What do you do about people who claim they've had something to do with you when they haven't? Let me tell you something. People who can't be with you would lie that they have been with you. People who you do not give attention to would lie that you have been with them. Oh baby, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Like, don't worry about it. It is painful because, I mean, you don't even know, but you feel like you have had something with me. Don't again, resist the urge to shall basically. Don't clear it up. People think you've had something to do with the person. Okay, go with it. Go with that idea. That's your business. After that, what happened? Exactly, nothing happened. So don't explain yourself. Do not explain yourself. Don't explain yourself. Don't explain yourself. Don't worry about your body count. Let that believe. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't explain yourself too much, because regardless, people will think what they want to think. So yeah, guys, that's the end of this girl talk. I really enjoyed answering most of these questions. And yeah, as I said, some of the questions I actually saw online. Some of the questions were questions like I have been asked before, or like just random stuff. So yeah, if you have questions like related to this, you can ask me and we can answer together. I can even bring my mom on the channel and then we'll answer it together. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you took one or two things. Yeah, please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and don't forget to turn on your post notification bell to be notified every time that I post. And until next time, stay blessed and stay safe. Bye guys.